Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Mobile Limelight. I'm your host Shadorian, and today we'll be looking at Transformers Earth Wars, which as you can see from the bottom right corner, is in partnership with Hasbro Toys. So, I've actually spoken to the developers of this one, Space Ace, and due to their partnership with Hasbro, all the characters in the games are pre-approved by Hasbro and based off Hasbro Toys. So, it's a nice little partnership. I played the first stage, and I've essentially just kind of built up a little bit so we'd have a few crystals to open up. I've apparently finished a thingy here, so let's have a look. Yep, cool. Alright, cool. So, I'll do a stage first, and then we'll do another one with some of our newer characters, so let's have a look. There's an event on at the moment, but I play on my personal profile. This one is just for the sake of recording. We'll have a look at my personal playthrough in a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, I've done the first stage here, and when we finish it, we'll unlock a Swindle, 1 star. Okay, I think you start with 2, and then you unlock 3. Who are we gonna put in there? Let's put in STARSCREAM. I love all of the G1 music as well. That's very, such a really good throwback. So obviously I've chosen to be Decepticons because, well, they're way cooler. But depending on who you choose, you have a different Earthling helping you or whatever, and we've got Luca. So yeah, Luca here, reporting for duty. I've located the first map piece. Ready your troops. What? Take orders from a human? Never! Do what he says, Starscream, or you'll answer to me. I want that map assembled and the artifact found. We stand ready, mighty Megatron, and if the Autobots try and stop us, we'll destroy them all. So yeah, there's a little bit of story here and there. Some of it's actually pretty funny. So what are we going to be looking for? We want to destroy the defenses so nothing can stop us. Here's some defenses here, but it's this one up the top here, the mortar that can kill you from a distance, that I'm the most worried about, so we're going to deploy everybody here. Send Starscream off to fuck that shit up. There we go. That's a little bit better. Bludgeon can't get close yet. Can we get even closer? We can indeed. Okay, Bludgeon's close enough. He can fuck that shit up. I actually really like this design of Bludgeon as well. And let's speed this up. There we go. The Autobots are fighting harder than ever. Yes. Whatever the artifact is, it's clearly important. I must have it. Starscream, concentrate on finding the map pieces. When the time comes, only I shall wield power beyond measure. Sweet. Yay, levels up. So when you start, you get a 2-star Megatron. You have to unlock him first. I think you start with, well, SLIPSTREAM, STARSCREAM, and Bludgeon. Yeah. But we're probably going to get lucky in a moment, so... Okay, let's have a look here. Use crystals. So I got 13 to open, so let's get to opening. Shitty field repairs. Another shitty item. Sweet. Some dude called Viper. More force field. Shark attack. got here? Ooh, a 2-star off-road. Ah, he's a Stunticon. Nice. Come on, man. Give us some more Decepticons. Just a couple. Ooh, 1,000 premium shards. That's awesome. Come on, we got one free crystal left. Damn. That's alright though, because now we get a premium crystal. We'll close that. And what do we get out of our premium? Sweet!
Bludgeon.
A 2-star bludgeon. That's good. That's real damn good. Alright, so... Huh! Who's this? A new Stunticon or merely Ironhide with a bad paint job? Speak for yourself. This paint job is fresher than your recycled prime parts. Off-road, at last you've joined the Earth operations. Let me debrief you on current affairs. No need, let's get moving. There are victories to savor. Resources to plunder, schemes to plan, blah 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 blah. Wild Rider, what happened to him? Trust me when I say you don't want to know. Let's go. So I guess Wild Rider is dead. That sucks, because he was probably the coolest. Yep. And yep.
Cyber coin.
It's a good idea to save up all of these cyber coins, at least until you buy one extra worker bot, and they're like 2,000 each. I've been getting them, but you can get your worker bots in utilities here. And yeah, you can have a maximum of 5, but when things start to take a few days to upgrade, it's really going to come in handy. They've got a few microtransactions and stuff here. Lugnut's actually really, really good. I have him in my personal profile. But let's have a look at our team. So we got Megatron here. I would have preferred it more G1 to be like, you know, a gun or whatever, but it's not too bad. It's growing on me. He's a nice little tank. And who have we got next? Off-road. That's pretty cool. And we got Bludgeon. I actually really like his design. Especially the skull on its chest and how it's split, how his tank thingy splits at the back. That's kind of awesome. But the skull on the chest is awesome. We got 2 bludgeons. Good old STARSCREAM. There we got Scrapper. He's one that you get at the beginning. And SLIPSTREAM. Female Seeker. She's basically a repaint of Wind. Oh, fuck, what's her name? Windblade? I think that's her name. Ah, that's right, I forgot about Viper. I guess he's a nod to Cobra and G.I. Joe times of Transformers. And he's a recolor of Powerglide by the looks of it. Okay, that's our team at the moment anyway. You really want to build up on your star rating versions, but that shouldn't stop you from leveling the smaller versions because you have combined power, and if you level up everything, well, your combined power goes up. And plus, it really helps to have as many bots or cons as you can, because then you have a lot more chances to do battle before they're all worn out and you have to wait, because just like all mobile games, there's fucking time gates. Oh my god, I hate time gates. So when you're building up your base, and I'll zoom out for this, you can pretty much build stuff wherever, but all of this crap on the ground here, here's some here, here's some here, like, you can eventually remove it all. I've got it all removed in my base, but yeah, it costs a little bit. You can also upgrade your shuttle so you can have more Decepticons. I think I've got 7 or 8 in my squads at the moment. And yeah, you can have extra squads as well if you get your combined power up, which is why that's important. What else am I missing? we've got inventory items here. Achievements, battle history, edit mode, blah 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 blah. Alliances, I'll have a look in a minute, because in my personal profile I've got a pretty sweet alliance going on. But we'll talk about them in a minute, so let's...
Decepticons, deploy!
Let's attack a rival player. So we don't want that bludgeon, we want that bludgeon. And we want off-road. And we'll keep STARSCREAM because, well... STARSCREAM is awesome. Yeah, we could probably tackle this one. Now, as well as classic G1 music and Hasbro-inspired characters and stuff like that,
Megatron.
there's also skins you can get to make them look more Gen 1. I'll zoom back in because I like seeing battles close up. Okay, these guys don't stand a chance. I'm not even afraid. Whatever. Shoot me. I don't give a fuck. Now, a lot of people complain about the rates. You know, we just opened 13 free things and we got, like, only a couple of Decepticons and mostly items and stuff like that, but I find it really depends. Like, it's RNG. You're pretty much praying to RNGesus. And sometimes he listens and sometimes he doesn't.
Cyber coins.
I've had pretty good luck in my personal playthrough, which we'll have a look at in a moment. Okay, so yeah, we mopped the floor with a rival player. Let's do one more stage of the... Oh, actually, let's get Swindle. We'll do that before we switch over to my playthrough. We'll switch over to Scrapper. And plus, rewards are always nice. Okay.
Megatron.
Oh, can't do that. Go and help him, Bludgeon. Okay, we got this. Megatron has a real nice ability. Everybody focus on the base. Ignore everything else. Jeez, that was a bit close. Only Megatron lives. I guess that's the Autobot character, human helper right there. Luker, I should have known this was the kind of rock you'd crawl out from under. Who are these people? And as if Decepticons would associate with people for too much longer than they had to. Oh yes, get them levels up. During events, it's really good to do them because you get upwards of 300% experience, and that's pretty much where I level all of my characters. It really, really, really helps. So, you see this here. Let's go to take part. Go to battle. Let's do one thing. I'll just wait for these guys. It's not going to take long. There we go. Okay, so 300, and you get 260% experience. I'm downwards here, where it's 2,800 to 3,600. Those are the battles I'm generally doing, and you get 400% plus on those, which is pretty damn good. But at the moment, 260% is pretty damn good too. So let's do one of these, because it only takes a moment. Well, these guys are fucked because half of their defenses are being upgraded. Oh, Sunstreak is out to get us. You're gonna be a menace, Sunstreaker. You're gonna get gang beaten. No, this is good. And yeah, watch how much experience we get from doing this.
It's overtime.
1 level, 2 level, and he was already pretty leveled. Who's one of our newer characters? Wow, he went from level 2 to 5, 3 levels in one go. So yeah, it's pretty much worth leveling on event times. Also, if you're in an alliance, they kind of want you to do mandatory group events, and that's not too much to expect either if you're going to be a part of an active alliance. You can't just coast and expect people to do the work for you. But let's continue doing the campaign. Let's unlock Swindle, like I said before. We've only got 2 stages to do. Fuck. Let's skip it. Don't ever do that. I'm just doing that for the sake of the video because, you know, once I'm done with this episode, I'm probably not going to be playing this save file anymore. I'll be playing the one I main. Okay, we're going to take this out first. I'm going to keep it zoomed out because this is a pretty big map. Oh, off-road, I think you're done. Yep, there you go. Sweet. I really should switch out Scrapper and put STARSCREAM back in there, because his ability really helps out. Alright, let's get Swindle. This is probably going to be a little bit tougher. Sorry, Scrapper. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. I kinda like Off-Road. He's like an evil, Ratchet or Ironhide. I've got Shockwave in my save file as well, among other characters, but we'll have a look at those momentarily. So we want to take that out. It's a good thing I got STARSCREAM. So you're going to be doing a lot of that, STARSCREAM. Back you go. Also, why do these dudes have 2, like, crystal refinery thingies? I can't build 2 of those.
Ready.
Okay, there we go.
Ready.
Come on, guys, hurry up. There we go. It's no use, we have to retreat empty-handed. But we still only have 1 piece of the puzzle. Soundwave, got him as well. Okay. Now, this game actually has a pretty active community online as well. I've seen people doing Twitch streams of this, which is strange, you know, it's a mobile game, but, you know, as you can see, it looks pretty decent in full screen. I mean, it could look more decent, but, you know, this is a game that's made for a phone screen being played in 1080p, so it looks alright considering. Yes, there we go. Yes, Swindle. Okay. Let's have a look at him. Where are you, you bastard? There he is. He's got his cannon on his back arm, very reminiscent of G1. Now, I haven't actually unlocked any combiners even in my main save file, but definitely got a lot of parts of combiners. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna cut ahead in just a moment. See you in a minute. Alright, here we are. So this is my main base currently. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to keep the important stuff up the top, well protected, and keep all of my other stuff around as fodder. Try and distract an enemy while it's getting pounded from a distance. Okay, so alliances. My alliance is called Genocidal. These guys are awesome. Let's have a look. Leaderboard, here we go. So there's Black Kazuya, he's our leader. I've only been a member of this alliance for a little while because Sulkanar74 here used to be the leader of our old alliance, and we kind of merged with these guys. But these guys are pretty cool. Sound Crusher, Sound Buster, Escobar Tank is just a fucking beast. Wind Shearer, Blast Master, Voiceless Toy, all champs. Booker is a new member, but he's kicking ass as well. You know, these guys are cool guys. Anyway, so let's have a look at some of the members of my team. So as you can see, my Megatron here, my 2-star Megatron that you get at the beginning of the game, he's kicking ass. He's kicking ass more than these 3-star dudes. So don't count out a character based on stars. It's just stars only mean how high they can level up, pretty much. So I think 1 stars max out at level 20, 2 stars max out at level 30 or 40. I don't know. But yeah, I should point out also that mine's got a skin on there, so he's all battle damaged. I should point out that this Megatron is based off the Combiner Wars Megatron, or Power of the Primes, or Titan's Return, which is a pretty awesome series on Hasbro's YouTube channel, if you want to go check that out. Some of the old voices come back. Matt Pat from The Game Theorists is the voice of Computron. I don't know, it continues on the G1 story and stuff like that, so I'm a big fan. What does he actually look like all battle damaged in tank mode? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay, so build menu. In here we've got our Autobot crystals. And we can use premium crystals on them, but I'm not wasting my shit on Autobots, because fuck them. But we've got our Decepticon things that we looked at before. You can buy cyber coins or bundles here. You can also buy resources if you're lazy, or couldn't be bothered waiting. Yeah, your build menu is pretty extensive. I'm currently saving up for this, the missile launcher. And then after that, I can upgrade to the next level of my base, which is currently level 11, which is pretty decent. I'm getting there. Okay, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. So yeah, Space Ape, the guys that developed this, they are in partnership with Hasbro, as I mentioned. I spoke to them about characters that I'd like to suggest, and they basically only do characters that Hasbro puts forward. Which is nice information, because it means that they're working pretty diligently with Hasbro, and as you can see, they put in a lot of hard work. It also means that if there's a toy of it, there's a pretty decent chance that there's going to be a character made after it. They're pretty... Space Ape are pretty good on the Transformers Earth Wars page, showing you the production stages. They show you the character art and all of that before it actually becomes a character. It's kind of awesome. The last thing I want to show you guys, we've got our Combiner Lab here, but haven't got shit to fucking do. We got our Power Core Lab. Okay, so you can put cores on buildings, and they're these things that you get from battle or whatever. You can level them up. And yeah, basically equipment for your buildings and equipment for your characters. This is how I got my G1 cores, so here we go, G1. So I got Thundercracker and Shockwave. But there's character specific ones like Megatron's battle damaged or battle hardened form and Starscream's crown, which is another nod to the movie. But there's universal ones, which are they're just helpful. They just kind of up your stats a little bit, and you can equip one to each character. But there's these prime cores, and I've got none of them yet, so I don't know what they're like. But I think you need to reach a certain point in the game, and I haven't reached it yet, that you can start equipping those on a character. Not there yet, but I'm getting there. Alright, so yeah, that's a pretty big look at Transformers Earth Wars. Would I recommend it? I would say yeah, I'd give this game a good 4.5 out of 5. It's pretty good. I wish their rates were a little bit better, but this game gets a lot of vitriol. Like, people have spent money buying a whole bunch of crystals and have just had bad luck. And they kind of have used that to try and justify them saying that the rates are really low. But I've seen other people do pulls that get really, really good luck, so it's just luck, man. You're gambling. If you're spending money on loot boxes and shit, you're gambling. And sometimes you lose. And complaining about losing when you're gambling is fucking silly, you know? If you don't want to do that, don't gamble. You get free crystals every, I don't know, like 10 hours or something, or 8 hours. So it's not that bad. Like, you can just wait and get the free crystals and then play the game and you can unlock premium crystals. So far I haven't spent any money because I wanted to illustrate what you can do without spending money, but also, you know, down the line, I'm pretty into this game. I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of money. Whoops, not that one. Where's my crystal lab? So yeah, you can spend money to get premium crystals, or you can spend your cyber coins, which I avoid doing because I want to save up for my little helper bots. And you can pretty much spend money to get all sorts of crystals, so it's not that big of a deal. They have like 3 days and 18 hours remaining on this dive bomb crystal, and you can get a bot specific crystal like that if you want to do that. If you've already bought all of your helper bots, that's a good way to spend your cyber coins. Alrighty, so on that note, I'm going to call this episode of Mobile Limelight. So like I said before, I would rate this a good 4.5 out of 5. You know, like, pretty damn good game. You don't have to spend money if you don't want to. It's there for people that do. You know, a lot of work and love has gone into this game. It's being frequently updated. Their social media pages are very active. They do events and stuff on there as well. A lot of nods to G1, and I love Transformers, specifically G1. I don't really care about anything else aside from G1, Dreamwave, IDW. No, it's got to be G1. I prefer a cohesive story, not retcons, specifically shitty retcons. But I got to admit, I do like that this game has taken nods at some of the other series, because you can get Armada Megatron, you can get Beast Wars Megatron, you got Megatron, you got Galvatron, you got Deathsaurus, you know, you got Darkmount, you've got a lot of Decepticon leaders from across the multiverse, but I don't know, personally for me it's all about G1. So yeah, as I said, I'd recommend it. It's free to download, free to play. If you're into Transformers and you've liked what you've seen, get into it, give it a go. And yeah. Alright, so I'm going to wrap up this episode of Mobile Limelight. I hope you like what you've seen. Like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Even if you wouldn't like to, there's probably going to be more. Anyways, I've been Shadorian. Thanks for watching.